Hey world builders, welcome back to Build Together. This is day 80. Today's prompt is, when was your setting's last epidemic or pandemic? What was the infection rate? What was the fatality rate? Just a bit of a content warning, some gross content involving the disease that I came up with. I'm sorry, but watch at your own discretion. It is uncomfortable. So I added a new event to my timeline again. This was the MOP pandemic, which happened in the year 223 Age of Nations. Now, what is MOP? MOP is a viral infection that gives you some flu-like symptoms, dizziness and fever and fatigue and some muscle aching and things like that. And you will also start getting some sores on your body. A few days after the sores first manifest and the symptoms first manifest, the place where the sores are will begin to grow like thick, ropey hair. Because the virus damages your hair follicles and the skin around them in such a way that like they clump together the growth. The virus then is like carried out on this thick ropey hair, which is where the virus gets its name from, and is distributed back into the air. Someone who is exhibiting these major symptoms of the virus, like they can be coming out of your neck, your arms, your torso, your legs. You need to be well more than 60 feet away from this person, depending on wind and how much they're maybe moving or something, to not get infected. Now, if you're a UD, an Alpha, or a God, you are immune, and so you're good there. This disease had been around for a while, for well over 1,000 years, but it wasn't until the Age of Nations where borders were being crossed more and people were traveling more and commerce was beginning to occur at scale. Economies were now trying to trade with each other, that you were getting diseases that were now hopping borders, and places that had previously only experienced certain subsets of bacteria and viruses and stuff were now getting things that they had never experienced before. MOP, with its very high rate of spread, just like swept across the central nations and continent. And it infected like hundreds of thousands for almost a full decade before the spread finally kind of dumbed down. Before people started to figure it out a little bit, kind of knew like, oh, when this person is like this, we need to put them away. That's what I read about the MOP pandemic and MOP. What is a pandemic or epidemic that happened in your world? Thanks for building together.